Hello! Zoom into Answers, which is prepared to answer all the questions you have. I am the MC, Yoon-Ji Kang. Following the previous session, the Man of Fortune, Lucky 7, with Crown Master Gyu Jung Choi and the Countess Crown Master Yong Rak Kim. We will have a Q&A session today, so it's the second time here together. How does it feel?
I think a leader of an organization, the person who can lead with soft leadership, usually leads an organization well. So, strong people...
Okay, thank you. What about Crown Master Gyu Jung Choi?
I will answer all the questions you have.
Zoom into Answers. The first question. As the leader of an organization, I wish to know your know-how. So this was the question.
Actually, when the chairman first made ATOMY, he established principles centered at the core of this business. How to lead an organization, it's actually possible only when you win their heart. You shouldn't lead the organization arbitrarily, and the members of that organization should all trust you. Then you must find a way to win that trust. For example, if you have 10 apples, think about sharing apples. When sharing apples between 5 members, it is reasonable if all members get 2 apples each. But as a leader of an organization, if you divide the 2 apples that you have and give half of an apple to each member, then you will gain their trust. Actually, the leader of an organization should take the lead. Not be afraid of difficulties and try to solve them. I think that is leadership. While operating businesses, this is the motto that I hold. If I endure all the hardships alone, and if that can make it easy, then I would do it no matter what. I have this motto in mind and I am doing business as such. Becoming a leader of an organization, it is a very difficult position. That's how much responsibility you have on your shoulders, but there's no need to worry. Within ATOMY's system while carrying out business with sponsors, leadership is formed gradually. And that's the automation system we have. So don't be impatient, and it is best to learn them bit by bit.
Becoming a leader and not a boss. Learn how to lead an organization in the system. What about Crown Yong Rak Kim?
I think a leader of an organization, the person who can lead with soft leadership, usually leads an organization well. So, strong people, I think you should practice losing to your partner. If you are too strong that your partners cannot take it and stop doing business, I saw a lot of them just leaving. But Chairman always says that we should become the commander ourselves, so there are times when we should become strong. But if we are too strong, then partners might run away. So sometimes it's easier to just lose. As for me, what I felt and thought until today is, I think I was mostly like, okay, you've got a big head. Okay, I will lose to you. I still do that. I think you need to be strong on the inside and weak on the outside to become a leader with soft charisma.
That's a good tip.
The question will directly ask the question. Hello, questionnaire. Hello, I am Sales Master Mi Hwa Kim. I am a part-timer doing ATOMY business only on weekends. I work hard to invite people continuously. I could invite once, but it wouldn't continue. What should I do to make it continue? You said you are a part-timer. So how much time are you investing in ATOMY business on the weekends? I participate in seminars and meetings on Saturdays and Sundays. I meet consumers and also build trust through phone calls and KakaoTalk messages. It is about 8 hours a day. 8 hours during the weekend! That is amazing! Then, what do you do on weekdays? During weekdays, after work, I would watch VODs and study. And I am building trust via phone calls and KakaoTalk messages in the middle. In my case, how can I continue inviting people to seminars?
Members who only work during the weekends must work more diligently than full-timers and work harder. Inviting members depends on how you manage your partners. And give trust. I think you should focus on building trust. I also recommend promotions. If you do promotions to your partners, there is a higher possibility of discovering a more influential member.
But then, how do I do promotions for the partners?
If they join the system, since they worked hard, right? It's your business and your partner's business, and they are not very well aware of the business values. So even if it is a small gift, there are 400 to 500 ATOMY products available, so the product that they can easily use. Toothpaste or toothbrush or lip gloss, so do some promotions. And if they join the system, it will be very effective and you will have members joining.
When you invite people, how do you invite them?
When I invite them, I talk about ATOMY in details. And I also tell them I wish to work together with them. And it's a really good product, so I hope you find it useful. If we study together, wouldn't it be helpful? This is how I invite them.
So if you invite them, is it to the seminars or to meetings?
I try to participate in seminars with them as much as possible. I don't like to be around people. If there are people like this, I would take them, get some massage, and we watch VOD together.
I think you're doing quite well. I think to add a bit to that, you are using a system of directly managing all your acquaintances. There is Hoyler's method among the methods we use. There is this ABC Hoyler's method. So rather than you speaking to your acquaintances using other people and making them speak to them, and telling your acquaintance, this person will be visiting and it's difficult to actually meet the person, so how about we meet together? Inviting like this could be a method. People have curiosity. Oh, really? That kind of person is visiting? Then shall I meet? Shall I meet? They would think like this. So I think you can use this method. I hope it was helpful.
Did we answer your question? Through Zoom Into Answers, I always get a lot of useful tips. Even today, after listening to the leaders' opinions. They were very helpful, and I am very happy. I will work harder. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I am a businessman in my 60s. I would like to take the lead in the business. But since the times change so quickly these days, let alone taking the lead, it's difficult for me to understand. My partners are in the similar age group, and so they are having the same troubles. Would we be able to take the lead in this business? This was the question.
Yes, you can take the lead and do business. The reason is because you shouldn't be worrying about your age right now. Age is only a number, isn't it? That's why even if you are in your 60s, think that you are in your 50s and do business with a positive mindset. It's not you making ATOMY products and then delivering them. You are delivering the finished product, and so anyone can do this. ATOMY products are daily necessities, and so starting from babies to the elderly, they are products that everyone can use. That's why even if you are in your 60s, you don't have to meet only people in their 60s. You have family members. And it's also better to target the young generation. There are people in their 20s who made it into the Crown Club. And tell them this as you contact them. Ask people you meet for help with ATOMY's business. People can't just say, "Help me," but I wish you can say, "Help me."
And those in their 60s have some advantages. And also, those in their 20s have their own advantages. And those in their 30s and 40s have their advantages. Reversely speaking, 60s have their own advantages. As the various age groups gather, these different advantages they have are combined to complete the success of ATOMY. Taking the lead means studying on your own. At the beginning, when we wanted to attend the chairman's lecture, you could only attend when it's lecture time. But now, through YouTube, you can continuously watch the chairman's lectures. If you take the lead, the completion from the inside begins. The frame for taking the lead is all about unwavering faith and confidence. So I think the first thing should be setting aside time to watch the lecture on ATOMY's official YouTube. If that's completed, then you can deliver to those in their 50s and 40s around you. You can also use the advantages you have regarding your social position. Those in their 40s and 50s say that the 60s are condescending older people, so you should recommend it with confidence to people around you. You don't have to explain right now. Because of the ABR system, you could recommend to others to try it. This online success system is established in ATOMY. And your sponsors, they are making preparations to make you succeed. So invite a lot of sponsors and learn the business know-how from them.
I am a beginner who started business because of ATOMY's vision. I expected that this business would be very difficult and tough. But business is proceeding smoothly, so I am rather worried as to whether I am doing it right. It feels as if having no problem is a problem, but am I worrying too much unnecessarily? So this was the question.
You sound like an extraordinary leader. Because that means when you first started ATOMY, you made up your mind firmly, expecting storms and heartaches. You already made all the preparations. So I guess that's why you're not feeling it. Because it says you're a beginner. You just began. In the process of growing into a leader, I believe there are many things you can learn. But I really admire your mindset. Having a resolute mindset of overcoming all difficulties and starting ATOMY itself, I would like to applaud for that. Other than ATOMY, whatever it may be, if you wish to succeed in a field, you have to start from the very bottom, endure all the rough storms, and go up. It's not like buying and winning a lottery ticket. Detecting problems is also a skill. So, if you continuously engage in consultations with sponsors, I believe you will be able to accumulate a lot of know-how on your path to success at ATOMY.
There were instances where low-rank partners would put off getting promoted. Have you seen this around you? What should I do? So this was the question.
Promotion is the flower of business at ATOMY. That's why putting off promotion means that this person doesn't have an understanding of this business. So you put off promotion, and I've seen some people who would lose that opportunity forever. When getting promoted, then between you and your partner, there is this sense of trust, a sense of accomplishment and teamwork that will lead to success. That's why you must get promoted, and you shouldn't delay it.
You can show your partners the vision.
That's right.
So what should I do? Crown Master Gyu Jong Choi.
It's because they are afraid. It's an untrodden path, so that's why one gets scared. People are quite afraid of things that might happen and paths that they never took. But if you actually try it, it's nothing. I am on this broadcast for the second time. But when I did it the first time, it felt a lot like me and it was difficult. I thought, how am I going to do this? But now, since it's my second time, it became quite natural. So the first time is always hard. That's why I think, to the person putting off promotion, there's a know-how to provide confidence and courage. That know-how is among the chairman's lectures. There's this lecture called My Life Scenario. Living well, loving, learning, and contributing life. 8 types of life. The things you want to have, the things you want to do, so you have to fill them out. So fill them out. And if you plan your 2022, you will have this total amount. And the moment you see the figures, your heart starts to pound. And then, with that person, analyze the genealogy tree. Accompany the person, sponsor, and you do it together. First, review that person's dreams. Write that plan down to give confidence and courage. And then the sponsor should find out the genealogy tree and sponsor together. And that person will start to dream.
Not just thinking, I'll make some consumers and then do it at the right timing. So you mean make a life scenario so that you can see the goal and create consumers.
That's right. Use the second stage a lot.
With Crown Master Yong Rak Kim and Crown Master Gyu Chong Choi, we had this session where we ask questions and get answers. Are there any last comments you'd like to make?
I'm not sure if I answered the question. Well, if you think you lack something, then have meetings directly with your sponsors and learn the details of what you need to know. And I hope you become successful in ATOMY. Thank you.
ATOMY is where you fulfill your dreams. This is exactly where I recovered my dreams that were once lost. And ATOMY is also where I was able to restore my family. Through ATOMY, I hope you become a successful person who can fulfill your dreams like I did. Thank you.
So, how was it, everyone? Did we answer your questions? Zoom into Answers always welcomes your questions, so please leave a lot of questions. What kind of questions will there be in the next episode? I ask you to stay tuned and meet you all next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.